it's that season, you guys. It is that giving season now where beautiful, sweet, amazing Santa daddies like GSC decide out of nowhere that they're just going to drop present bombs on your day and make it flippin' amazing out of fucking nowhere. Oh my god, today's we're just ramping up to be such an exciting day for you. I'm like literally about to leave the house to go see Godzilla -1, and that Godzilla just looks so fucking nasty, so fucking... Anyway, so GSC dropped us a sweet little trailer out of nowhere about an hour ago. But let me, you know, I'm so discombobulated with excitement. Fuck. All right, let's take a step back. For one, PC Gamer announced that GSC's Stalker Heart of Chernobyl is now officially 2024's most anticipated game of the year. Congratulations to GSC. Stalker Heart of Chernobyl, it totally freaking deserves it. I mean, seriously, the anticipation, especially with us veterans, has just constantly... All GSC has to do is they just drop a fucking bread on us, and we lose our minds, and anticipation goes fucking nuts, and we just... Anyway, whatever. So, they decided to give us a S.T.A.L.K.E.R trailer out of nowhere today. A S.T.A.L.K.E.R trailer. So for those of you guys who... If that's not clicking, or they don't know, S.T.A.L.K.E.R is a character from the third game, Call of Pripyat, and he is an ex-Monolith character that you had the opportunity to help at one point, help his group either get with freedom or duty, depending on your rapport with the groups, and then he very willingly joins you later on in the underground mission if you ask him to get your ass back to Pripyat. So, I literally just gush whenever I see the OGs. It's like the whole nostalgia factor, right? It's kind of like no different than you guys hear me go about Nimble all the time. Nimble has to be in this game. And if he somehow isn't in this game, my mind will be so boggled. But anyway. So let's watch this trailer. I'm going to try and not be super, super chatty through it. Because it's a bit wordsy. But yeah, let's make this day amazing. I love this door. This intro in general, just a cool fucking intro anyway. I like their intro.
You asked me about my good luck charm.
I think I've watched this trailer a chunk of times over, but I think this is the first time I noticed that fucking poor S.T.A.L.K.E.R is actually crying. Damn, this dude has been through the ringer. Anyway.
Remember? It's an empty shell.
Decided to play soldier with me?
Okay. We're going to do this trailer about one time through, so I'm going to do the nitpicking and everything all together in one. There's a handful of disconnects I feel with this trailer. Let me know if you guys kind of feel the same way, but... So in your background, you have kind of like your classic, what you would expect Stalker-esque looking grunge. But does it not feel like his armor looks smooth or lacking texture? Like, does it not feel like there's a disconnect between here and here? And there's a few other parts where it feels like the art is really disconnected, which I'm going to point out. I'm going to point out exactly what it is, but I'm going to point out, like, when it isn't anyway. Let me know what did you guys think.
Dimitri and I were just discussing a certain puzzle we found in the zone, but we can't quite seem to get all the pieces to fit. Maybe you can figure it out.
You seem like a dick.
It reminded me that we used to be puppets.
I took just one awkward step, and my whole world plunged into darkness.
So this whole thing, all this classic Stalker looks perfect, right? Looks right.
I'm sorry, Strider.
That was the day.
This entire fucking scene, spot on.
Safe fields were turned off.
Absolutely.
Suddenly, the voice of Monolith was gone. I felt as if I was awakening from a years-long coma. And through the scope, we saw the body of an unknown soldier fall.
We had a simple choice.
This scene. I can't get over this scene. What is... Does this not feel completely like if I looked at this screenshot and someone told me this was Stalker, does that not just feel like you'd be like, no, like, and I get that not everything has to be all destroyed and such. I don't know. When I look at this particular scene, like, this is what I would imagine if Valve could count to 3 and they made Half-Life 3. Like, this makes me think of Half-Life 3 when I see this scene right here. That's what I fucking think. It's just, it looks too clean. It looks too smooth. It looks, again, like it's lacking texture in a way. This, like, looks completely off from what we just saw. And again, I get that they're totally different scenes, obviously, but, like, I don't like this.
Sit back and just wait for it.
His suit is, like, perfect. Like, it's too much contrast almost. Like, his blacks are too fucking black. Like, it's too clean. It's too neat. Like, there's not... It's so fucking stark contrast from Stalker, which is grunge and dirty and filthy. And again, it's not like they can't have different environments in the new game. But, like... You know, like... Y'all let me know, but, like, again, this is like Half-Life 3 almost, if Valve could count.
Another super emission. Take a chance and get control of the anomalous energy.
I don't like that guy in his entire fucking office.
Only I didn't choose that path. Unlike you.
What a fucking singer. Fuck. Dude, I can't with this scene. Alright, so what'd y'all think of that? I'm going to, because I'm still in the passionate ranting part of the fucking scenery thing, so we're still just gonna swing back there while we're here. I can't... It just feels so disconnecting in a way, and I don't know what to make of it because it's just... It feels strange, right? You have that conditioning scene. My chair is slowly rotating. I don't know why. You have that conditioning scene. Classic, perfect, like, peak Stalker perfection, right? It looks exactly as you would expect Stalker to be. You got the fight scene afterwards. That's fucking beautiful. And it's just... when you look at that scene, you're thinking of fighting your way through and around the sarcophagus in the first game. That's kind of like the whole vibes. Like, the moment they took you to that scene, the entire thing I was kind of thinking and feeling is when you're going around like a psychopath fighting everybody in the CNPP. Well, not in it, obviously the outside of it. That might have been Pripyat that they were in, though. I didn't really, I guess, glance at the scene enough to see exactly where they were. But nevertheless, it looks so fucking good. That is just Stalker perfection right there. And then you have that office scene. And I just can't get over the Half-Life vibes that it gives you. You guys gotta let me know. Am I being fucking bitchy? Am I being too nitpicky here? I feel fucking almost bad for it just because I'm such a optimistic GSC fan bitch. But I can't... It just seems kind of weird, right? That you would have in one game 2 scenes that feel so disconnected in a way of, like, again, if I looked at it... You can literally take a screenshot from different parts of this, and I feel like if I showed this to different people, they would not think it's the same game. And again, it's not like the game can't have different scenes. It doesn't have to be all grunge. You know, obviously, there's a part that's working real nice, you know what I mean, and looking good, and people wear some suits, and they're not fucking dirty, and that's fine. But it's too much the other way, and I hate it. Anyway, let's go into what I really love, though. Let's fucking drop that. So what I fucking love is the emotions that they put between fucking... I'm not going to say what I was about to say. I was about to fuck those names up. But between Strider and Skiff, it makes you feel real feel, I'm like so eloquent with my words right now. It makes you really feel like Skiff fucked up, like the main guy that you're gonna be rocking is really fucking up in a way. And it's kind of funny to say that because in Stalker, unless if you're part of a faction, it can be really up to debate on what a fuck up in the zone is, especially considering many different factions and people and areas have different ways of doing things and living, and there's a lot of backstabbing. The zone's a very interesting, dynamic place. So even then, it's interesting to use the word fuck up in a way because everyone kind of has their way about the zone, right? But the way you see Strider in this trailer, the amount of emotions they bring in this trailer, it makes me so interested in the story. What is the plot line? What is Skiff exactly doing that, like, Strider's like, nah, like, I'm not writing this out. You know what I mean? That it's just like that he's literally calling into question the decisions Skiff is making. Like, man, like, I was under the fucking monolith shit, man. I was worshiping the fucking rock. Like, you're just going gung-ho on your own. What's your excuse? You know what I mean? It just... I'm real excited for the fucking story. If there's anything that comes out of these trailers, is I'm real excited to find out what the story is going to be. I'm so like this whole thing, besides for, again, the disconnect with some of the graphics, it's just... And it feels so much heavier because Strider's ex-Monolith, too. I'm just real excited to see what goes with it. Anyway, you guys let me know what you think. That's pretty much my main takeaways. Let me know if there's anything else that caught your attention. But those are my mains. So, shit. Yeah. Anyway, bye! Feel my power!